What's up, friends? Thought I'd make another video about a problem I was just recently having with my truck. So it's two problems really. The first one was that I had fuel puking out the rear tank while I was, the front tank while I was driving. So I had the rear on, driving down the road, and the front was full, and it was just barfing fuel out of the front tank. I just started smelling gas in the cab and pulled over, and look at that. So I was having the infamous forward crossflow problem, and I'm like, okay, kind of digging into this, and I also found out because I have had one of these aftermarket regulators with a gauge on it, I was able to turn my key into key on, engine off mode, and to where the fuel pump would prime. And what I was seeing is when I was watching the gauge, the pressure would go to the correct pressure, which is 38 to 40. It would go, and then as soon as the pump would turn off, it would just go, like literally right back to zero. So cross flow plus line not holding pressure. I tried adding an external fuel one-way check valve on top of the tank. It's literally just a little valve, and it slides in right on top of your fuel pump module in line with your hose on your supply side. Because I thought the inline valve on the pump was bad. Or I'm sorry, the one that's in the fuel sending unit down there in your tank. I thought the internal shuttle check valve in that was bad, and that's why the fuel was returning. Put that in the front tank, and that helped a little bit. It basically made, when I primed the system again and I was on the front, now it had 10 psi. On the rear it had 20, so I was like, okay, it's getting better, but it's still not great. So then I knew something else was the issue, so my attention turned to the regulator. I was like, there's no way it can be my regulator. It was this BBK, and Google says there's known issues with these, and they issued rebuild kits for them for this exact reason, because stuff would break in here or would get stuck open. And what I think was happening was the return valve in here was getting stuck open, and it was returning fuel back to the tank, and that's why the line wasn't holding pressure, and then that's why I'm assuming it was returning back to the front tank. So my regulator ended up being the issue, and I went ahead and swapped it with an Amazon regulator. Got it for like 20 bucks. Holds pressure perfectly. So I think it was just the regulator. I'm gonna leave the valve in there just as added peace of mind, but hope this helps somebody out.